Welcome to Stannard Misadventures. Today's episode, Sister Twister. It's a cold, wet day in Stannard, Vermont. In the midst of an already gloomy day, Elaina walks through the door with some unfortunate news.
Hey Elaina, so did you get the... Careful, wipe your feet and take your shoes off. We're not animals. So, did you get the job?
I don't believe it. 2 interviews at Awful Hoss, stringing me along with promises and flattery, only to give the job to someone else who doesn't even live in Stannard.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Just my luck, I suppose. Gotta keep trying. They can't all reject me. Vermont may be small, but there's definitely more than 16 jobs out there.
Oh, speaking of jobs, guess who just got one?
Is it me? Because I could really use one right now.
I think we've established that you didn't get one yet. Well, I got hired at the Grand Gala Boutique in St. Johnsbury. I had my interview while you were gone and got hired on the spot. Isn't it great?
Yeah, great.
Hey, chin up. You'll find one soon. If not, you can always ask either mom or dad for money.
No way! I'm not doing that. Dad raised me to work for what I've got. I take hands, not handouts. I still have my dignity, you know.
Well, like Carl always says, when God closes a door, he opens a window.
Who's Carl?
Mom's husband. Our stepdad.
Huh, oh, right. Look, I've had a long, hard day, and I'd kinda like some time to unwind.
Sounds good. Oh, except we're all meeting up at Awful Hoss to celebrate my new job.
No thanks. I've already faced rejection from them today. I don't need to face their food, too.
I already told everyone we'd both be there. Besides, being with friends could do you well. Come on, let's go.
Sure enough, the group met up at Awful House, eating a very substandard meal. All the while, Elaina was stewing over her rejection and Elaine's success.
Here's your check.
Thank you, Gwendolyn. And might I say, it was a very interesting meal tonight. Awful Hoss never ceases to disappoint.
Don't patronize me. I can read right through that. Besides, the restaurant is called Awful House, not Awful Hoss.
It's spelled H-A-U-S. It's only natural that we playfully call it Awful Hoss. It's a term of endearment, really. No matter how hard I try, I just can't get on her good side.
Maybe it's because she used to be in government.
Don't take it personally. She's like that with everyone. Why, just yesterday, when Webster and I were helping put out a grease fire in the kitchen, she only gave us a half-eaten banana. Of course, Webster, with his unstoppable appetite, ate the banana before I could get my share. Anyways, back to the subject. I still can't believe you got a job on the spot.
I still can't believe I found a bone in my soup.
Honestly, I'm surprised too. I guess that anything's possible when you put your mind to it.
I'd understand the bone if it was like chicken soup, but it was tomato. Tomatoes don't have bones!
Well, I for one propose a toast. Everyone, raise your water glasses.
I don't have a water glass. I can't drink fluids.
Then raise that empty one on the table behind us, and hurry before the other people come back. Let's raise our glasses to Elaine Hobbs, a girl with a bright future ahead of her. May her new job bring her success, happiness, and many open doors to move up in the world.
Cheers!
Cheers.
So, did you pay yet?
Excuse me, Gwendolyn. My meal isn't on the bill.
Of course not. You're a 10,000th customer here at Awful House. Your meal is free.
Not bad. May not have liked my liver and onion sandwich, but if it's free, what's the harm?
Your meals aren't free. Only hers. The rest of you, pay up.
Maybe this is why nobody likes Awful Hoss.
It's house. House. Do you pronounce Wednesday, Wednesday? No. I don't even know why I tried.
Awkward. The next day, Elaina woke up bright and early and made her way over to Erasmus's house.
Elaina, good to see you. Thank you for coming on such short notice.
No prob, because I don't have a real job like Elaine. Odd jobs are how I make a living.
I see. Well, follow me down to the lab. We've had a little bit of a spill.
This isn't a little spill, Erasmus. There's goop everywhere. What happened?
Roberto and I were working on my newest invention, the blender in a suitcase. We were testing the power of the blades, and one thing led to another. Boy, Roberto was embarrassed.
Oh, no, don't pin this one on me. I'm not the one who insisted on trying to blend a whole watermelon.
The watermelon is the mightiest fruit. If the watermelon is slain, the blender succeeds in its rite of passage.
I don't know how to respond to that. So instead, I'm just going to continue to stare into space.
Well, we can't all be lucky like Elaine, I guess. Sometimes you just gotta grab a mop and get to work.
Are you feeling okay? You seem kind of upset.
It's Elaine.
A little jealous, are we?
Yes, very.
Wow. Normally people at least try to cover it up, leading to some escalating set of circumstances cartoonishly elevating over time, and periodically involving a snarky quip from a lovable side character. I guess that it's good you're so open with it, though. It helps us avoid the cliches.
I think you've been watching a little too much daytime TV, Doctor.
You guys don't know what it's like being her sister. This kind of stuff happens all the time. She gets everything she wants, no matter what. Every single little tiny thing, she always gets it. Mom wouldn't let her lift a finger. Meanwhile, Dad raised me right. I've worked hard every day of my life, fighting for every penny I've made. I know the value of hard work. Yet somehow, I don't have it nearly as well as she does. It's just not fair.
I see where you're coming from. But I'm sure things will work out for you soon.
That's the thing, though. They never do, and I don't know what to do about it.
I know how you feel. I too feel constantly overshadowed by my family. You see that picture behind you? The one covered in watermelon... let me fix that. Aha! That is my father, Erasmus Routledge IV. He's a brain surgeon, you know. Ended up saving the Secretary of State from a brain tumor. Made national headlines. Next to him is his father, Erasmus Routledge III, top general in the army until he retired, known for saving many of his troops by putting himself on the line of fire. Erasmus Routledge II was an amazing missionary, went to 15 different countries in his time. There's still a small village in Estonia named after him, and I hope to go there someday. Finally, the man who started it all, Erasmus Routledge I, who was the representative for Vermont's at-large congressional district, then became the Speaker of the House for 10 years. So many Erasmus Routledges in my line. And then there's... me, the fifth. I don't know what I'll do, but I know God's going to lead me to something that makes me as worthwhile as these fine four gentlemen. I'm sure of it!
Wow, I had no idea your family was so distinguished. But back to the subject. I need a fix to this, and I kind of need it now.
If you want my advice, I say talk to her about it. There's nothing that some nice communication can't solve.
Can't make it rain in the Gobi Desert.
I guess so.
It can't cure one's peanut allergies.
If you want to get technical.
It can't pay your taxes while giving your mouth a hint of minty freshness.
Doctor, please.
I'm just trying to have a little fun. Good luck, Elaina.
Thanks, guys. I'll fix this thing soon, and finally, I can live stress-free.
After you clean the walls.
Of course.
When Elaina returned home, Elaine was still at work. So Elaina waited, and waited, for her to come back. After some time, she finally walked through the door.
Elaina! I have the most amazing news!
Yup, saw that coming.
The boss, Mr. McQuillican, saw how much I know about fashion that he promoted me to manager after only 1 day!
Are you serious?
Yes, I am! It's so amazing! He says that I have the know-how and a great can-do spirit, so I'll be managing the salespeople, and I get a big raise! Looks like I'm moving up in the world. Oh, and when I told Harold, he insisted on throwing me a congratulations party at his place tomorrow. He's so sweet.
I'm very happy for you.
Ooh, I'm gonna go call Mom and tell her the good news. She's going to be so proud!
I'm sure she will be.
Are you okay? You seem kind of down.
Don't you have a phone call to make?
Oh, you're right.
How is this even possible? I've got to do something about this. I've got to get on her level.
The next evening, right when Elaine got off work, she got into her fanciest dress and made her way over to Harold's estate. Why, hello there, Elaine. Good to see you here.
Hey, Elaine! Glad you could make it!
Well, it is my party after all. It would be weird if I didn't show up.
And a real bummer, too.
Way to be subtle, sir.
Shh! Come on in!
Hey, super person, can I ask you for some friendly advice?
Of course, lay it on me, my kilted chum.
Well, you see, I was in this antique store the other day, and I came across this fancy tea set from the 50s. And because I love old items, I thought I'd buy it. Don't judge me!
I wouldn't dream of it.
I see, that there is why I like you. Anyways, I opened it up and I found a rat inside of it. Now, should I keep the rat as my own? Or does he technically belong to the store because I bought the tea set and not him?
I'd say he's yours, but I wouldn't keep him. You don't know where those things have been.
Unless you escort him to the vet and make sure he's safe.
Rightio! Hope that helps.
It sure does. Oh, and are we still on for those haggis cooking lessons on Saturday?
You bet. You hear that, Webster? I'm gonna learn how to make haggis, and we're gonna eat it.
Suddenly, I feel profoundly unwell.
Hey guys, Elaine's here. Let's go congratulate her.
Congratulations on the promotion, Elaine! I am proud of your advances in the corporate world!
I didn't mean from across the room.
I knew that.
Many hearty congratulations on your newfound success, Elaine. Please accept this wad of old electrical tape as a token of your impressive promotion.
Wow. Thank you.
It's not much, but it's the thought that counts.
Do you always just carry around a wad of old electrical tape with you?
Not always, but you never know when one might come in handy.
Where's Elaina? Shouldn't she be here partying with the rest of us?
I think she's at a job interview or something. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Will you excuse us for a minute? Dawes, why don't you, rank the Gilbert and Sullivan place for everyone?
All of them? Right now? Well, it's a good thing I've come prepared. My favorite is Pirates of Penzance. I know it's a cliché choice, but there's so much about it that I find to be inspiring.
Everything okay?
Can I be honest with you?
Well, I'd sure hope so. What's on your mind?
It's just that, I don't know. Elena's been acting really weird lately. I'm not sure if she's going through something or if she did something wrong, but I wish she'd just tell me.
What kind of weird, exactly?
She's been acting grumpy. Grumpier than usual, that is.
Well, it's probably because she's having a hard time finding a job. That can be a very stressful thing, you know.
You think so?
Trust me, not everyone can be as good at this as you are. For some people, it takes a lot of work. Seems like she's one of those people.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I hope things are going well for her. And thanks for this, by the way.
It's nothing, really. I always love throwing high-class soirees.
Not that. Okay, yes, that. But I was referring to helping me out just now.
Hey, anytime you need to talk, I'm always there.
While this extravagant party was going on, Elaina was over in St. Johnsbury for a job interview at the Grand Gala Boutique, the very same place that Elaine works.
So why do you think you're Grand Gala material, Miss Hobbs?
You hired my sister, so that's a start. Not in the ha-ha mood. Okay. I'm tough, independent, hardworking, like really hardworking. I've had to work for everything I've got. Papa didn't raise no layabout.
Grammatically speaking, wouldn't that be Papa did not raise a layabout?
I guess so.
Yeah, okay. What do you know about fashion?
I'll be honest, sir, not much. But I'm willing to learn. I really am. Nothing is going to stop me from doing the very best job I possibly can.
Oh. I see. Well, Miss Hobbs, I appreciate you coming by. However, I just don't think you're right for this position.
Please, Mr. Nequillican, I need this job. I need it really badly. I can't stand to make my living by cleaning watermelon off of laboratory walls anymore.
Whatever you do in your personal life is none of my business, Miss Hobbs. However, we simply don't have room for you here. I mean, we're looking for people who are more like your sister.
Meanwhile, back at the party,
Hello, Riffraff. Some barter here, huh?
Why, hello there, Mr. Scott. It really is a fine shindig.
It's good. Yeah. He supplied good punch.
I'd expect nothing less. You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd think there was something going on between those two.
This party's fine and good, I suppose. Of course, given the fact that I'm the richest man in all Stannard, I could easily throw a party that's both bigger and better.
Daddy, I'm bored. I want to go home.
In a minute, my sweet treasure.
No, I want to go now. Now.
Well, I suppose you could go home now. I need to go count my money again.
Yay! See you around, riffraff.
I'm such a proud papa.
You know, I'm starting to think that the Scots are a little bit rude.
I mean, I guess. Hi, Elaina.
Not now.
Well, I'll be.
You'll be what?
You know, I'm not sure. I've never gotten to the end of that sentence.
Hello there, Elaina. Oh, long face, sour disposition, some third thing. I sense the interview didn't go well.
What was your first clue?
What, do you want them in order?
Oh, well, like you said, you can always try again. Now, why don't you take the load off and enjoy the party?
Yes, let's all drop everything and enjoy your party.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's always about you! Always! Little Miss Perfect Princess who can do no wrong. Every last one of your little dreams comes true. Why? I don't know. You don't do anything! You barely even try. Everything just magically falls into your lap. Meanwhile, I have to work hard for every last penny, and everything always goes wrong. It makes no sense. How can I, the person who actually knows stuff about the world and how real life works, always wind up short when you live the fairy tale life that by all means shouldn't even exist?
This reminds me of my 10th birthday. Only with less wolves.
I believe the party is over now, sir.
Yeah, no kidding. Thanks for coming, everyone. Have a good evening. Feel free to take the leftovers.
Way ahead of you. See you all later.
Okay, I'll be the first to admit that could have gone better.
You know, when we suggested you talk to her, this isn't what we had in mind.
I'm sorry, it all just slipped out.
It's not really an excuse. Just because you're jealous doesn't mean you have the right to treat people like that.
I don't know why I did that either. I know how sensitive she is. Yet, somehow, in that moment, I didn't care. I said everything I wanted to say since we were 9, and it didn't feel good at all. Ugh, what am I going to do?
Do you want my super advice?
Yes, I do.
You shouldn't have done that.
Thank you, super person.
You're welcome, friend. Elaina, if you want my advice, I say go home right this minute and apologize. Make things right. In my many years of conflict resolution, I've noticed that peaceful communication works much better than yelling. You can catch more flies with honey than with vinegar.
I guess I got no other choice. It's the only way I'm going to fix any of this.
I know it was hard, but I'll get through it. Thanks, Harold. It means a lot that you call. Oh, she's home. Talk to you later. Bye.
Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine. Just living my fairy tale life that by all means shouldn't even exist.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? What I said was wrong. I shouldn't have taken my anger out on you.
Those kinds of words don't come from nowhere, Elaina. Is there something you'd like to tell me? No more hiding your feelings. If you have something to say, come right out and say it.
Fine. I did mean what I said, in a way. Not as harshly as I put it, but yeah. There's been this lingering feeling, I guess. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Besides, I feel better knowing the truth.
What truth?
That my sister hates me.
No, I don't hate you. Not at all. I'm jealous. very, very jealous. You've had it so easy, and I haven't.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Ever since you went to live with Mom, you've lived in the lap of luxury. Whatever you want, you've gotten. Dad raised me to work hard, not how to be fed with the silver spoon. Even so, everything you want, you get. You are the one who everyone likes more. You even got a guy to like you on the day you moved into town. And what do I have? A career doing odd jobs so odd that not even super person would do them. It makes no sense.
That sounds like jealousy, all right.
I want to work on that, though. You're my sister, and I care about you. If this jealousy is going to get in the way, then I'm going to do what I can to get rid of it. I promise. The only question is, how?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I know. I'll call Mom and ask.
I mean, if you must.
Sounds like a plan. So, a boy likes me, huh? Which one?
You mean you don't know? It's so obvious.
Huh?
It's Harold.
Really? I mean, really? Huh. You don't say. Good to know.
Later that night, Elaina was getting ready for bed, when all of a sudden, she got a phone call.
Probably Grand Gala offering me that job. Hello, Elaina Hobbs speaking.
Hello, dear.
Who's this?
It's me, Mom.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. Just some packing. I don't know if you heard, but Carl and I are moving to Nashville.
Why?
We went there every summer and absolutely loved it. Don't get me wrong, Connecticut is beautiful, but we can only handle so much snow and so little country music. We bought a nice little house in a nice, quiet suburb.
That's nice.
Elaine told me about your little struggle earlier today.
That doesn't surprise me.
You did a good thing, you know.
You mean blowing up at her?
No, not that. Apologizing to her and trying to make things right. Jealousy is a nasty, nasty thing. It's one of the 7 deadly sins for a reason.
Yeah, I've come to learn that firsthand. The only problem is fighting it in the future.
Well, if you want to know my piece, and I know you didn't ask for it, I'd say to do exactly what you did. Talk about it to a friend or a trusted family member. They can help you work through it. Of course, prayer works too. Oh, have they ever told you the story of the honors classes?
Nope.
Your Uncle Todd and I were entering high school. I'll never forget the day when our dad pulled us aside, telling us that Todd was accepted into the honors class, and I was not. I was very jealous. From then until school started, everyone saw him as some kind of genius. Meanwhile, I was seen as average. It tore me up. But then school started, and I saw a bright side to it all. Every single day, Todd was so busy with homework that he didn't have time for anything. No friends, no sports, nothing. Suddenly, I found that those gloomy feelings all lifted away. Every situation has a bright side, Elaina.
That's all fine and good, but I don't see an upside in my situation.
Give it time. You'll find something soon. Until then, just reflect on what James 3:16 says. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder and every vile practice.
Did you pull that verse aside just for this conversation?
Yes, I did. Remember, Elaina, sometimes you can't help being jealous. It's what you do with those feelings that you can control.
That's a good point. Thank you.
Anytime, I'm always there to help my daughter. Now, we still have a lot of packing to do. I'll talk to you later. Love you!
Yeah, talk to you later. What a day.
The next day, Elaina woke up bright and early, ready for another day of odd jobs.
I'm so excited! I can't wait to start my training!
Yeah, I'll bet.
So, what's on the schedule for today?
Well, I'm going to help Fergus take his new pet rat to the vet. Then I'm going to beg Miss Irvine for a job again. Sure, she says she doesn't need help, but Maybe I can change your mind. And don't worry, I'm still working through that jealousy thing. We're still good. I know things are going to get better sometime.
I'll say.
Do you know something I don't?
Maybe.
Come on, out with it!
Oh, I wonder who that is.
You're up to something. I know it. Okay, then.
Hello there.
Mr. Scott, what are you doing here? And why didn't you call us riffraff?
Basically, it's considered inappropriate to call your workers riffraff.
Wait, what?
Surprise! I bumped into Mr. Scott at work yesterday and fit him for a suit.
Grand Gala is the only place that sells my preferred suits.
I told him all about your trouble finding a job. Then, at the party, he approached me, saying that he was going to offer you a secretary position.
Did that for me? And I chased you off before you could say anything, right?
Basically, don't worry. He's still interested in signing you on. I'd love to keep talking, but I had to go. I heard Harold is coming in today. Wish me luck!
With what?
I don't know, really, but can't have enough luck.
Okay. Luck. So, you want me to be your secretary, huh?
Now, I understand that this isn't what you want to do for a full career, but with the sitting at a desk and running errands all day...
Are you kidding? I'll clean up trash on the highway as long as it has a stable pay.
That's what I like to hear. Come on by my office. We'll have lunch and discuss the job further.
See you then. I guess things do turn out well in the end after all.
The meeting went well, and Elaina started her new career as Mr. Scott's personal secretary. All while learning a powerful lesson. Jealousy is a very dangerous thing. Be careful how you handle it. You may just end up causing a great big mess. Thus ends our story for today. Come back next time for another exciting Stannard misadventure.